He went to the mail league, set the business up. What up?
So it's outlandish. It's outlandish.
Ain't nothing wrong with it. Ain't no one listening. It's just us.
Hey.
Outlandish? What does that
Yeah.
mean? Outlandish. Isn't this called out of
Yo,
control?
read a damn dictionary, my G.
No, I know what it means, my G. I'm saying say what you wanted to say.
Nah.
Say it with your
It's
chest, little
Nah.
it's alright. It's alright. It's alright,
punk ass. Punk ass.
nigga.
Call me what you want, but you can't call me broke money.
That being
Y'all know that
said,
song?
everyone, welcome back. Episode 4, the Lack of Control podcast with Lou, Armani, and Khalil. I think we're based on what we heard to start the episode, we're all wondering. So, Armani, what were you gonna say? The mailing center, and then
Yeah,
continue.
man. Go ahead.
Let the world
Nah.
share it with the class.
The
Nah.
episode's already being named the mailing center right now, so we can't unname it. So let's get it going, man. Like what's happening in the mailing room?
That's
crazy.
for members only when we do the Patreon. Members only.
Members
man.
only.
Yeah.
I didn't know he signed up for that. When does that start?
Soon, man. Soon.
Ladies and gentlemen, Armani will be starting on OnlyFans here in the next coming weeks.
Hey, yo.
New
Hey,
year,
man.
new him.
Hey,
Going
if you
into
want to go ahead and
2026.
if you want to see a new side of Armani, go ahead and sign up for OnlyFans.
Watch out, bro. Watch out. Y'all two will be the first 2 subscribers too.
We didn't say we were subscribing. We were just gonna go ahead and
y'all sound a
advertise
little too
for you.
excited. Y'all sound a little too excited.
I'm supporting my boy.
I'm just trying to help a fellow man in his business.
I'm supporting my boy. That's all it is.
That's all I wanted to do. But speaking of business, though, I'm glad y'all just brought that up. Should we tell them the sponsor, the shout? Like we talking about
2 sponsors.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So who wants to honors? Lou, go ahead, man. Go ahead and review.
No. You brought it up. You do the honors, my friend.
All right. So it's been brought to our attention that going forward, we will now be sponsored by Dubby. Be better.
Dubby.
Hey, so it's going to be an energy drink powder. We will start actually having a code that you'll be able to eventually go ahead and not eventually, actually. I think we have it up and running, if I'm not mistaken.
We got it up and running.
Pod 10, baby.
Pod 10. Yes, that's exactly right. So it's going to basically be an energy drink powder. Right now, we partner up, have a sponsorship with them. Pretty excited, honestly, to start this up. This is our first sponsorship. So if you can't hear it in our voice, hella excited about it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Definitely want to make sure we want to put you guys out there on that. Take a look on our social media on it. You're going to see links for it as well. We're also going to have it subscribed as well. And you're going to see it going forward with our advertising. So we do appreciate you guys. W, shout out to y'all. This is also sponsored by y'all.
Yes, sir. Make sure L.A.K Pod, L.A.K Pod 10 to get 10% off your first order at checkout.
Yes, sir. And I think we got another announcement here, Armani. What else is going on?
Yes, sir. Cosmic Souls officially out. Y'all could go ahead and go shop your mesh shorts over the short mesh shorts at cosmicsouls.com. That is KOSMICSOLS.com. For y'all that, y'all chasing y'all purpose, y'all on y'all grind, y'all trying to get it, and y'all just want to look at something that's not only fresh, not only comfortable, but inspires you to keep pushing. This is for you. This is for y'all. So, like I said, cosmicsouls.com. Go get your merch. And yeah, man, we're looking forward to see who joins the movement.
Comfortable shorts to let it be known up front. Those shorts are perfect. I love them.
Yes,
get you a pair.
Oh yeah, shit don't slide out your pocket when you sit down. That's the best part.
Facts, bro. Yeah, that's it. That's very important.
That's a pet peeve too.
Yeah,
that's a pet peeve.
Oh, pet peeves. So go ahead, Mr. Pet Peeve. Mr. Segway King.
My pet peeve. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, bro. We need to start telling these people in the gym, stop getting butt ass naked in the locker room, bro. Like, bro, I'll do my thing, right? I'll be productive in the morning because I'm an early bird. So, bro, I'll go to the gym, get my workout in, yada, yada. And then I'm about to get ready to go shower to start my day. Next thing you know, I look back, bro, and I see an old ass man. He had to be at least 55, bro. This nigga was butt ass naked, and I'm like, bro, I look back and I see like a hairy ass cheek, a hairy, saggy ass cheek. I'm like, oh, damn, bro. Like, I'm not trying to see all that in the morning. And this isn't the first time it's happened, bro.
Hey,
Like,
man, but it woke you up, though.
Bro, I
Come
was
on, way to wake up. If
whoa.
lifting weights already didn't wake you up, that sure as hell did.
What do you
I,
mean by that? By it woke me up? That's kind of crazy.
I
You know
mean,
exactly what
alert,
he
alert.
means.
I'm
Hey
an alert
yo,
to what the hell was going on,
You've
not
been
that.
woken
But
up in every
hey,
aspect
what?
possible.
Honestly, hey,
yo.
whatever works for you, bro. I ain't a judging. You know what
What
I'm saying? I'm not judging.
bro, but
So
this isn't like a one-time occurrence. I've seen this multiple times, and this is at different gyms at different times of the day. So it's like a thing. Like
what kind of
I
gyms
guess
you
it's
going
supposed
to,
to be
man?
normal,
What kind
Yo,
of gym you
facts.
going to, man?
Why you don't
bro.
just what's going on,
It's
man? That's why I
happened to
take my
me
ass
at
home.
bro. It's happened to me at Crunch, and it's happened to me at LA Fitness, bro.
Hey, man,
Where I,
Crunch and LA Fitness, get your policies in order.
Hey,
yeah, like
so if you telling me you just going to all these random gyms and you just got these random ass niggas walking around, random ass guys, is really sorry.
well, it's not like an everyday thing, but like it happens like every once in the I'll say once in a few months,
Hey, you
and
know
it's
what? I
like
guess when you get to a certain age, you just gotta let it swing, man. I
Hey,
guess you don't
let me
care where you at. You know what I
let
my
me
mean?
ask you.
boy,
Let me ask you. So you're doing your thing. You're changing. Buddy's right next to you in the locker.
Let's not use
mm-hmm,
the
Gets
word
butt
buddy. All
ass
right, I'm
gets
Jamaican.
his gets his ass gets butt ass naked.
mm-hmm,
He's about, but he don't care. He don't have no care, no locker room etiquette where he's just
right,
putting a towel over himself or anything. He's just letting it hang, and
mm-hmm.
then just is right next to you, and then you guys just so happen to look each other in the eye, and he just goes, "Sup."
Hey
What are
yo,
you
What
like?
what you doing?
What are you doing? How do
I'm
you
out
respond
that
to
bitch.
that?
I'm out that bitch. I'm just leaving, bro.
So you're just gonna
Cause
grab
Well,
your shit and go. You're not even gonna be a nice
he,
person and be like, "Hey, what's going on, man?" You're not gonna say what's up
nah,
right back.
you're not
nah,
gonna have a conversation at all.
nah,
Damn, bro, that's
nah.
rude, bro.
Fuck all
That's
that. Cause
disrespectful.
now,
You were raised
now,
better than that, I'm sure.
nah, bro. Cause now I don't know what your intentions are. And when
Yeah,
you, if I don't know what your intentions
his
are,
intentions was just to say hi. What's up?
nah. Why you butt ass naked to me saying hi, man? Like,
Because y'all
nah,
in the men's locker room. What you
bro.
mean?
We two grown men, bro. Like, don't nah. Don't be like looking at me in the eyes saying sup, and you butt ass naked, bro. Put on the towel or something. Nah,
Hey.
I don't know your intentions, bro. This ain't prison, bro. This ain't Orange County Detention Center. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and talk to you naked. Shit, I'm good. I'm good.
What- so
I'm
we know
good,
his
bro.
ass on that. Yo,
And you
that's
look me in the
wild.
eye too.
Stop
Looking me
getting butt
right in the
ass naked
eye
in the
contact.
gym, in the
Yeah,
locker
Nah,
room, in the gym. Stop getting butt
yeah,
ass naked. Shit's
yeah. That's
nasty.
not.
No one wants to see your ass or your balls.
Yeah, that
facts.
that that ain't it. That's not it, people. But I feel you, dude. Man, I feel like I got the same pet peeve. I would have the same one too. But me personally, I can't stand when. I think for me personally, I used to do a lot of running. Yeah, I say used to. I used to do a lot of running. One thing I can't stand when I'm running is just proper etiquette. And what I mean by etiquette, if I pass you by and I say good morning, say that shit back. The fuck? I'm out here running my ass off, damn near losing my breath, and I took my 2 seconds to say good morning. Say that shit back. Like, goddamn, is it that hard? I don't
But what if they don't
understand.
feel like it though? Like, what if they
That's
having
that.
a bad day? Like,
Y'all, hey, we in the South. Aren't y'all supposed to be Southern and hospitality? What is that?
sir, Florida is not the South. Florida is
What?
Florida. We're
It's not the
different.
South.
Bro,
What?
it's
Yeah,
known to like,
Florida, it's its own thing.
yeah, it's its own thing. Like, we not technically
If
like people
I
from
go to the map or onto the globe and I look for South, you know what I find? Fucking
obviously,
Florida.
nigga. I
So
know
this is
that, but
called the South.
bro, like, if you ask someone from Georgia, Alabama, South Carolina, they don't consider Florida the South. Florida is just Florida.
That
I
is
was just
true.
talking in the general sense of direction, which is South. Okay.
Bro, yeah, all right. I feel you. I feel you.
Thank you very much. So that's like one thing I think is a big thing for me. You know, I was raised in a Jamaican household. If you came downstairs or if you went and saw someone or when you woke up in the morning and you didn't greet them, you might as well just pack your shit and leave. Because
Damn.
you're not gonna be able to walk into the house, stroll, and think that you own the place and not greet a motherfucker. So it's just
Mm-hmm.
like, yeah, of course,
Better
it's
come in this
something
house
I
tonight.
think. you gotta do it right, and as you should with your kids, I would hope. You don't want your kids just walking in the house type shit. Don't say
Hell
nothing
no.
to you. Like, excuse me, hello, I'm here. I'm the
That's
parent in the room.
it's a ass whooping and a yank in the ear from moms.
So it's just kind of the same thing, I guess. If you see, I'm not saying every stranger you see, but if it's me and you see me and I see you, we make eye contact and I say good morning. Come on, man, that's crazy.
But how does
That's
that make you
crazy.
feel, Khalil? Like when you look somebody in the eye, you
What
in
am
the
I, a
middle
beauty
of your run.
therapist?
How does that make you
It just sounds
feel?
like, for some odd reason, it just sounds like Armani's a therapist or something. Or,
you,
or, or,
Hey yo,
you,
hey man, hey man.
what's up,
we
man?
oh, it's touchy subject when we talk about therapists. Okay, let's go
That's what it
let's
was.
go ahead
Okay.
and let's go ahead and reel that back in here. So, anyways, as I was saying, yeah, how
Rewind
does
the
it make
clock
me
here.
feel? I mean, it makes me feel some type of disrespect. It's like I took time out of my day. Y'all know how I am. First of all, I took time out of my day to say good morning to you in the nicest way possible while I'm actively running,
Mm-hmm.
and you
He's
can't
running
say it
ahead.
back. That's crazy. I
And
just feel like
Khalil, what do
that's
you
mad disrespect.
I agree, but what do you do to internalize that? You know what I'm saying?
If you
Oh.
don't shut your wannabe PhD ass up,
Yo, get your ass out of here. I know you not good. Go get back. Yo, Lou, get to your subject, man. Go ahead. Go to
Hey,
your subject, man.
I'm
Get
learning
out of
y'all
here.
boys.
yeah, I'm sure you are. What have you learned the other thing?
Yeah, I've learned a lot.
Okay, good. Just making
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
Just making sure you learn how to drive for more than 5 minutes.
No, trust
Um,
me, trust me, trust me.
I guess only we. That's an insider
Dude,
thing. So yeah,
cross
Oh,
country is definitely on the table. You know what I'm saying?
I had a boy. The well, no, is that the town and country? There's no car called cross country, is
No,
there?
no.
No,
I'm
there's
saying
see,
not.
the town and
traveling
Okay.
cross
country is a
country.
minivan.
Yeah, that's the one I was thinking of, but I was confusing. I was like, damn, I don't know if it was called the other thing or what. Whatever. My joke failed. Um, one of my biggest pet peeves, bro. Honestly, I don't know if this is coming with age, but I just can't stand motherfuckers that just love to flaunt a lot, bro. Like over
Mm,
the stupidest little things. And I get it, especially if you're a younger cat. And no, this is not me taking strays to you, Armani. But I get if you're a younger cat, you know what I'm saying. You're excited about something, and you're showing it out to a person or a group of people, and you don't know who there in that group already has experienced that or have owned that or done it, whatever. So for them it's kind of like, oh cool, whatever. But when it just seems purposeful to try to brag and flex about shit that it's no one really gives a flying fuck about, that's one of my biggest pet peeves, bro. That I really can't stand that shit.
That really grinds your gears, huh?
yo,
Oh
I
brother, that
feel you
shit
on
pisses
that,
me
bro.
off.
Because I think honestly, I'm putting the puzzle together, and I see where you're coming from. So, yeah, dog, bro, that's annoying, bro. And it's
You
like,
catching what I'm throwing?
yeah, I'm catching your drift, dog. I'm catching your drift. So yeah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, I don't understand the point of that shit. Like you said, nobody cares that much. Like, we all got our own shit going on. So to be flaunting whatever you accomplished, whatever you did, whatever
Bro,
you
it'd be
got,
over
it's like,
stupid
bruh,
shit. It'd be over
bruh, we
stupid
don't
shit.
need
Like, yo,
that.
look
Like,
at
we
these,
don't
look at these
care.
shoes. Look
Yeah,
at these shoes. Look at where I sat at the game. Look where I sat at in the concert. Yo, guess where I was at for about a week. And then
yeah,
you just like, and what kills me is when you go looking for the validation. When you
yeah,
go searching for it, no one asks you. It's not like, oh, yo, I heard that you were out over here. How was that? Then at that point, sure, answer accordingly, talk about it. But don't just randomly go up to say, hey, what's good, bro? Yo, did you hear? No, no, no. What are you talking about? I was all the way in Greece this past weekend. Had a fucking blast. Want to see pictures? It's like,
Nice. Hell
bro,
yeah.
yeah. It's like, bro, no one gives a fuck. You know what I'm
Let's
saying?
go.
Like, get the
So
fuck out of
cool.
here, bro. Yeah,
Hell yeah.
I don't give a fuck, bruh. Let me tell you
that's
that one.
crazy.
Let me show you that one. Just turn around and start walking away. Like, the fuck
You,
out of here.
bro, you start strolling. You even walk, you start strolling.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh my god, bro. Yeah.
Hey,
Don't let me have a fucking jumpsuit on. Make that noise when I'm walking away.
Hey,
oh my
yo,
god. Oh my
bro,
god.
what?
He said, "Don't put on the jumpsuit, man. Have him walking away." You heard what he said.
You
What
know
the
what?
hell?
You know what I'm saying.
Don't worry,
Yeah.
man. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. No worries. But yo, anyways, how was y'all week though? How was y'all week? We know Christmas just passed. Obviously, we got the holidays coming up. New Year's right around the corner. Y'all enjoyed y'all week?
No.
Damn. All right. It's Mrs. Grinch over here.
I
Shit.
thought the Grinch was supposed to be Khalil, not you, Armani.
Facts. Who
You're
pissed in your
supposed to
It's
be
cereal
rubbing
you're
this
supposed
off.
to
morning?
be Cindy Lou.
It's rubbing off. I'm turning green. Pause.
Turning green. What are you, the Wicked Witch of the West?
Yeah. Nah, I'm the Grinch, like y'all said. Nah, but it was nah. On the serious
Mm.
note, it was good though, man. Mom's cooked. That's always a good thing, cause she got like restaurant level cooking. Not gonna lie, but
So you
yeah,
telling
man,
me you
chill.
telling me that you made your mom's cook, dog? You
Yeah,
see, this is what I mean about this is what I mean, y'all. This man's a kid still.
bro.
Yo,
What? I
that's
bro. Hold
crazy.
on, hold
That's
on, hold on, hold
crazy,
You
on,
got
hold on,
me
bro.
hold on,
fucked
hold
up.
on,
My mama start cooking in that
hold on,
kitchen.
hold
That's
I'm
on.
gonna
crazy.
just sit
I'm
down
just
like a
messing
little
with
good
y'all.
boy, and I'm gonna wait for her to finish her cooking.
Hey,
No
hey, I
pun
ain't saying
intended. I'm gonna let her cook. What you mean, bro? I ain't
Weird,
gonna
nah,
get in her
man.
way, bro. All I
nah,
will be is
y'all,
a hindrance.
y'all crazy. Y'all gotta be up in that kitchen too, man. Y'all gotta help y'all mamas out.
Nah, I
Nah.
just fuck shit up.
Yeah. Well,
Damn.
no, I don't fuck shit up. But it's not gonna be as good as if she do it. You know what I'm
Do
saying?
you at least clean up after for her?
Yeah.
Lou ain't say shit. That's how I know he ain't
Well,
do
I didn't
nothing.
know. I didn't know it was directed to me. I mean, yeah, I will. I will help. I will help clean dishes and shit. Yeah, for sure. But when it comes to me getting my hands dirty or mixing spices and all that shit, nah.
Oh, yo, no, Khalil. Actually, I'm lying. I did help. She made some yams, bro, and I cut up the sweet potato, so I did something.
Wow, bro.
Oh,
Holy
good
shit.
job. Oh my God. That's amazing. That
Let's give
sounds
it
like
up
something I'd have
for
my
our
niece do.
new chef culinary correspondent
Yes,
here,
Oh man,
Armani.
sir.
I'm sure we could work some clap into there later for some animations for you
I just
because
Yeah.
my God,
I
that's
just
amazing.
graduated from Lake Cordon Bleu, my G. So hey, we lit.
Lake Cordon Bleu. I don't know. I don't know what university that is. It must be
See,
new.
I'm a real chef. I'm a real
It
Yeah.
chef.
sounds more
Oh,
like it's
the,
fake cordon bleu because I don't
No,
know
it's
what you're
real.
talking
No,
about.
it's real. It's
it's
real.
Le
Search it up.
Cordon. It's Le Cordon, not Lake Cordon.
Who
Yeah,
said lake? I
Well, it
said
sounded
you
like you
did.
lay.
said Lake.
Oh yeah, I forgot you old. You need your hearing aid, my G.
Oh my God, here we go with that
Hey,
bullshit.
let's not forget. Not too long ago, someone got disconnected from the call.
Yeah.
That's not my fault.
Hello? Hello? Can you guys hear me?
What was
Hello?
that? I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you. I'm sorry.
You know what? Fuck y'all.
Hey, let's get moved on here. So we gonna move dive straight into basketball. I'm glad you enjoyed your weekend. Glad y'all ate and shit. Yo, I need y'all to do me a quick favor. So pick a player y'all wish would had a longer career currently in the NBA right now. Like who y'all think would have been nice? Not sorry, currently. Who y'all think would have been nice and had a longer career, but was out due to early injuries? Who would y'all have loved to have seen?
I'm going to start off first and just go off by saying Brandon Roy.
Oof.
Yeah,
Okay.
Brandon Roy was nice.
Brendan Roy. I feel like with a lot of this is the thing that people seem to forget in these type of conversations. People would think Tracy McGrady, Derrick Rose, Brandon Roy will be a part of that conversation amongst other guys, right? And I think we've seen the best and peak of Tracy McGrady at the time.
Mm-hmm.
His injuries just started when when it's like the last bit towards the peak time of someone's career anyway. So we saw that, and we saw that we're the max level of where he can get. um Derrick Rose, the same thing, but I feel like we he already surpassed a lot of expectations. So but with Brandon Roy, we saw how good he was and how he had the league by storm during his time, but we didn't get enough time,
Yeah.
if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't get to really see him fulfill that duo history that him and LaMarcus Aldridge could have done over there in Portland. Uh, he could have won. They could have came out of the West a few times. Who knows? The guy was feared because there's plenty of players that said it. They feared going up against Brandon Roy because they knew what he was going to bring day in and day out, which
Mm-hmm.
is buckets. And yeah, so I would say Brandon Roy for me.
All right, Brent Roy's a good one. I kind of had Amari Stoudemire in mind, to be honest with you. I feel like he had. I feel like if everyone says later in his career, but it was really mainly what cut him short at the end was really just injuries. When he went to New York, obviously, y'all know me, Knicks fan over here. I feel like if he would have been healthy during that time, it definitely would have correlated to more wins. I don't know if that would have led to anything, but it would have been nicer to have seen that him and Melo kind of had that duo a little bit more. But that was my big one, honestly, was Amari Stoudemire. I was gonna say Brandon Roy before you already had took mine, but yeah, that was Amari Stoudemire was my next.
That's a good pick. Yeah, I like both of those picks. And honestly, of course, I guess it's fitting since I'm the young dude. But bro, I'm gonna have to go with someone more
Who,
recent,
John
which
Morant?
is no,
John Morant.
Markel Fultz. Markel Fultz, before he got in that motorcycle accident and I guess messed up his shoulder. And bro, like, bro, y'all seen how his shot was? Y'all remember how his shot was after he got hurt and then he came back?
Oh
I
yeah, it
know
was
that
fucking
probably.
atrocious.
Bro, he basically forgot how to shoot. But it's crazy
You don't
because
forget
people
how
don't
to shoot.
remember like Markel Fultz in college was him. Like he was getting James Harden comparisons. Like that's how good he was, bro. So I feel like with him, because he had the total package pause, if he didn't get into that motorcycle accident on some Jay Williams stuff, bro, Markel Fultz would have been him. He would have been him, bro. It just yeah, bro. He got in that motorcycle accident and I guess forgot how to shoot. But I think
Hey
Markel
man, he
Fultz,
sustained the injury. Damn. You know what I'm saying? Life threatening.
man, he shouldn't be riding motorcycles as a multimillionaire, bro. Like, no. Like, bro, you got too much to lose riding fucking dumbass motorcycles. I wouldn't even do that now, and I don't make near the money he makes. And I'm not an athlete. So it's like, nah, bro. You
Yeah,
shouldn't be
we
doing
know.
that anyway. Oh, hey. Let me rephrase that. I'm not an athlete for a living. I do it for on my on my side time. But yeah, dog, Markel Fultz, he would have been that dude. He would have been at least an all-star caliber guy in my
He
opinion.
played for your Magic too, didn't he, Lou?
Yeah, he did. I mean, for a quick second, rejuvenated his career. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, honestly, I think I don't know with Markel. To me, we never got to really see his true identity in the league. Even when he got healthy, which was only the only time that he really got opportunity was here when he was in Orlando, and he just couldn't get it right. With the injuries too. The injuries just kept piling up too, so that didn't help at all either. So I don't know. I think Markel Fultz to me, yeah, he could have. I think if he would have stayed healthy, he could have been good, but I don't think he would have been like go down in the history books. I think when you think guys like that, I think like the ones that I mentioned, Brandon Roy, Derrick Rose, T Mac, Grant Hill, those
But
type
the
of
thing
guys.
is with them, we got to see them at least like we got to see what their potential would be if we didn't get to see their peak. We didn't even get to see Markel Fultz like first game before he fucked up his shoulder. Like he just came back and he was just like he just started playing. He was just not the same guy instantly. So we
I
didn't even
mean,
get to
granted, too,
see
the
like,
situation that he went into wasn't the best. Like he went into Philly's situation, which Philly, in hindsight, now I bet you regrets making that move because
oh
that could have
yeah,
been Tatum.
Jason Tatum. Yep,
But who knows? Even if they would have never made that trade, who knows? Jason Tatum probably would have been on the draft boards longer. They probably would have fumbled that bag too. So
true.
it's just Philly as a whole. Period.
Yeah, Philly's
Sucks.
disgusting, bro. I'm sorry. That's like how I felt when Paul George went over there. I never. I mean, I know he probably went for the money, obviously, but it's
Duh.
just career wise, like, yeah, you might as well just say you're retiring after that because you know you're not going anywhere after that. Now, I will say, granted, right now he is he's back. He's healthy, not healthy. He's available and he's playing, and they're doing pretty decent, but. It's he's still not going to be the same, and going to Philly is not that doesn't do anything for you besides get you paid out. Which I guess nowadays with these NBA players, that's really what some of them care only some of them care about, honestly.
Yeah.
So, but anyways, we talking about your Magic though. I got a serious question to ask you, Lou. Like real big question here. Like,
Well,
I've been thinking about it, and I know Armani's on board too. I'm throwing you under the bus too, Armani. Yo, I
You
think
better make sure.
should yeah, you think Paolo Banchero should be traded for an elite point guard? You know what I'm saying? I've been missing the point guard for a hot minute. We already know Franz Wagner is the guy for the Magic. It's a solid thing. It's just the franchise hasn't yet put it behind him just yet. And obviously he's injured, so a whole bunch of things. But Paulo, it's the second time he's been back from an injury, and he playing like shit. Quite frankly, like it ain't good. Like he should be playing kind of similar to like he should be doing what Scotty Barnes is doing, for example, and he's not. Like, would you be willing to sacrifice a Paulo Banquero for an elite point guard?
Well, I would say based off the history of the Magic, getting rid of all their star players of that time is something that fans that are not people who are not fans of the Magic would expect for them to do, right? Oh, you guys pick this guy up, he plays good, and then after that, you guys let him go for garbage. Like whenever somebody says shit like that to me, that's how I know they don't know basketball nor they know anything about the Magic. So I think that a lot of non-Magic fans that believe that we need to get rid of Paulo right now don't know what the fuck they're talking about.
Oh, that's
Um,
me. So explain to me then, because I
you
think
don't
I
know
need
what
to
the
get
fuck
rid
you're
of
talking
him.
about. God damn it! No, I'm just kidding.
I think I need to get rid of him, bro. He a
But
bum.
I don't. You get rid of a guy like that so young, and you give up on a guy like that so quick.
But
Just
what if it
shows
means that
you.
you get an
No, no,
elite
no, no,
point
no,
guard?
no, 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 no. Because you're not going to be able to trade Paulo for no elite player. I'm sorry. You're not going to be able to trade. Paulo's not an elite player. You trade elite players for elite players, right? On paper, AD's an elite player. On paper, Luka's
Okay,
an
let's
elite an elite player. So
AD
on paper,
AD. Whoa, 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 AD, bro, stop it.
AD. When you think about AD, you're not going to sit here and say he wasn't an elite player.
No,
was
I'm talking
past
about
Okay,
tense.
what past
was
tense.
okay,
I'm
was,
talking
but
about
you don't
currently right
trade
now.
Apollo for. No one's gonna trade Paulo for their elite point guard. That elite point guard
Okay,
room
I
is
give you an
small.
example. I give you an example right here. Here's one. Here's one. Would you be willing to take a Paulo Banquero for a Trey Young even swap?
No,
Why not?
because what Trey Young's going to do for this team is going to be exactly what we brought Bane in here for, and Bane's already doing that, which is putting up
Whoa.
buckets. He's going to be
Bane.
putting up buckets and improving the 3 point shooting. Trey
Bane
Young
can't
comes in here.
facilitate for that team.
Trey Young comes in here, and he's not going to do anything other than just jack up threes, anyways. The
But he's a
only time,
playmaker.
the only yeah, but for a guy like Paolo, you're gonna have the guy in the point guard position and Trey Young, who's gonna be a ball dominant guy. Yes, he's a playmaker, but at the end of the day, the guy takes a lot of shots.
No, he doesn't. What are you
Yes,
talking
he
about?
does. He does take up too
Have you
many
seen
shots.
have
Yes,
you
he
seen him
does.
since he's been back? I mean, he's been trash since
Well,
he's been back,
and
but he's not taking all the
the
shots.
same reason why they're over. They haven't won a game since he's been back.
So you be willing to miss up the opportunity of getting a player like a Trey
Yeah,
Young
yeah.
that you
So
know is already a multi.
you know how they say that guys that have a great rookie year, essentially, especially if they win Rookie of the Year, 9 times out of 10, they come in that second year and they have that sophomore slump, right? Paulo never got that, right? He's in his third year now. He never got that sophomore slump. He started off hot. He got hurt. He missed those 30 plus games, came back, took him about 5 or so games to find his footing again. And then once he came back, or like once after that small little stretch, he came back and was playing exactly how he left off, which was
But
great.
how long is it gonna take for him to turn it on?
This year with that with the whole new, at the end of the day, when you bring in a guy like Bane, it changes your whole offensive scheme.
Yeah, but it's the season's already about a third of the way through so far. We could say a quarter
Well,
of the
he
way
was
through,
hurt.
maybe.
He was hurt, and then he comes back and he's
Again,
trying
that's
to.
my point.
Well, yeah. Well, he got hurt, and then he comes back. He's trying to do what Franz was doing because now Franz went down, and that's not working. I agree with the whole whatever he's doing is not working, but to trade
Okay.
him right now, especially for a guy like Trey Young, you don't make the trade like that. And to top
Okay.
it all off, people forget too. Everyone's talking about, oh, we don't have elite point guards or whatever, whatever. But
Anthony Black.
I know
at
y'all
the end
got
of the
Anthony
day,
Black. Yeah, I know. He
at the end
dropped
of the day, you
38 the
got
other
the
night,
emergence
too.
of Anthony Black, who's as of right now is in play for most improved and for sixth man of the year. As of now, I'm not saying he's the guaranteed winner, but he's in play for the finalists of those two awards. Jalen Suggs, when he's healthy and when he plays, he is a defensive anchor for us in the front court.
I agree with you
And
100%
people,
with
and
that
on
statement.
paper, that helps a lot. That goes further
But the
than.
key, the key thing there though with the Magic though is a lot of health issues. You know, Jalen Suggs, same thing. He's got injury
Oh,
issues
I
that
agree
comes and
with the
goes.
health issues thing. Yeah, I agree with him.
Like you said, Paolo, this is his third year again with another injury, coming back a little bit of a slump. Like this is one of those things where the reason why I ask this is one of those things that I'm not a Magic fan per se, but I feel like as someone that like does watch the Magic, it is something that I do want to see them, you know, win, kind of be great, obviously. But it is concerning though because you get this player like a Paolo, a great player, an all-star talent, you know, could be so much more. But now he's got these constant injuries. Last season, this season, yeah, he's still young, but we have seen this before, where when someone has a history of injuries that continue to happen, they end up not working out. Do
But
you think this
luckily,
could be?
luckily with him, his injuries have all been different injuries. They haven't been the same type of injury. One, and number two, they're not like life lingering injuries. They're just little minor things, like minor tweaks. Like his groin was the one why he was out those 10 games earlier this year. Last year was a torn oblique that can happen to anyone doing anything on a regular day by day basis. Like
Yeah,
obviously,
I give you
playing
that.
sports,
That's
it's
usually
more
like a baseball injury too, if I'm not mistaken, right?
it's more of a more of a baseball and football injury. But yeah, so you know what I mean. Like though these injuries, luckily by the grace of whatever God you pray for, luckily it hasn't been any ankle, knee, wrist injuries or anything
Lower
like that.
body.
Lower body injuries because
Okay.
now that point it's concerning. The injuries for me that I'm more concerned about are Jalen Suggs. His injuries are things that you hear, you know, with time, especially if it's on the same like leg or in the same area, where it eventually becomes where their career gets shortened because of that. So
Yeah, you
the
got that
Jalen
hip
Suggs
pointer.
thing, I agree. But not Paulo. And plus, getting rid of Paulo right now so early in his career would be the stupidest thing for the Magic to do. You only do
Hey, we've
that.
seen stupid. We've
We
seen
have,
stupid in the
we
NBA,
have,
so
but the
can't
only
count it
time I would
out.
do that is if you're trading me, if you're giving me a guy like, you know, obviously
Or
in a
Luca.
massive blockbuster deal. Yeah, like you give me a guy like Luca, Jason Tatum, Kate Cunningham, you know, guys like.
What about a Giannis? Would you take a Giannis?
Oh no, yeah. If you're not willing to take Giannis on your team, then yeah, I'm okay with getting rid of Paulo for Giannis. Yeah.
Hey, you know that he's a hot commodity right now, man. He everywhere. He popping up everywhere. Miami, Orlando. He's pretty much trying to go anywhere he probably can. But I don't know if he's gonna be able to because the Bucks don't seem like they're gonna be able to give him much, considering how all these other teams are doing right now without him. In a sense, you got the Knicks, for example. They not really don't looking like they may not need him. I think San Antonio at one point was kind of a destination. They're rolling. They don't really need anything. Honestly, it's clear they're beating OKC. I mean, yeah, man, it's up in the air for sure. I just had to bring that thought up to you because I thought it was kind of wild seeing what's going on with the Magic. They had some high hopes this year, and I know injuries is hitting them hard, but damn, like Paolo, I was really expecting to see a little bit more from him.
Honestly, bro, Paulo, if he's their second option, then maybe they should just keep him. Like honestly, if you give Franz the team, I think that'll take the Magic a lot farther than Paulo, unless Paulo fulfills his potential the way he was supposed to originally. But they're honestly they're all still so young, so we don't know for sure where that's gonna go. But to
True.
me, Franz, he's not more talented than Paulo. Don't get me wrong. Paulo is definitely has a higher upside, and he's definitely has more pure talent, especially physically. But when it comes to like winning basketball, I feel like Franz has it all, bro. Like his shot
I
has
do too.
improved significantly. He's not a great defender, but he's a good defender. He's a little bit better of a playmaker. And honestly, in the clutch for whatever reason, like I just have more confidence in Franz than I do in Paulo, just because I feel like he could get more efficient shots in those specific times. Like Paulo, he's gonna dribble the ball a few times and then he's gonna get to his spots. But Franz, it feels like he could get to his spots. He can move off the ball. Like he's a lot more of a Swiss Army knife type guy, you know. So
I was
Yeah.
yeah, I
talking to my buddy
definitely
about
like
it the other
Franz.
day, and I was saying to myself, when it comes to the Magic, what kind of like I feel like most teams right now have that person. Like if the game is down on the line and they need to get a go-to shot going, they go to their go-to guy. And I feel like right now with the Magic, currently their go-to guy would normally be Franz Wagner, which is crazy to think because the franchise player is considered to be Paolo, but he's not even the guy that you want to put in the position to make the winning shot right now.
Well,
So
I
that's
mean,
why I
to be
find
fair, it's been proven. There's plenty of video evidence. Magic fan base, Magic Twitter, as they call it, whatever. Everyone will say he has terrible shot selection when or decision making as a whole when it comes to the last few seconds of the game. When it comes to either tying or winning the game,
that's
like
crazy, man.
that.
That's your
That
franchise player.
yeah,
That's
as you going into your third year, you being quote unquote the cornerstone of this team moving forward, you have to have elite level of awareness in those type of
yeah,
positions,
man.
and
He's
that
not
is
in his
That's
one.
fourth
the
year.
No, he's in his third
uh.
year.
You
He
sure?
got drafted in
I think
22.
so. I think so. Pretty sure he's in his third year. Last year was
Let's
last year wasn't that. I'm pretty sure that last year was his sophomore year.
tell you boys right now. Let's
I
see.
Yeah.
could have sworn Paulo was drafted in
While
22.
you're looking that up, but yeah, it's
2022. Yeah, this is his fourth year.
Yeah.
it's his fourth year. Damn, how time has flown.
Yeah, he
All
was
right,
drafted in
well,
that 2022 season,
yeah. So I mean, point still stands. I mean, it's just like even it stands
or
even
his
more
first season
now
was
because
2022.
you're
Sorry.
you're 4 years going into your fourth year, and you would think by now that you would get that situation down packed in your game, and you seem to still have make these like rookie esque mistakes or decisions when the game is on the line, and that's one. I know he's not the perfect player by any means because trust me, I know that. I will throw out all his flaws right now, but it would be the idiotic thing would be trying to get rid of him unless it's for a Giannis type of trade level.
I get that. I think my biggest thing really is with the Magic is that they want to be right now in the East. We already know it's kind of wide. I don't want to say wide open because it's tough to say that, but you don't have your powerhouse teams like the Celtics because they're kind of all
This was the
disoriented. They
year
don't
that
got
they should have
Jason
taken
Tatum.
advantage of that shit.
Exactly. So like this missed opportunity has me thinking like long term wise, like what's the next move for the Magic? Because for this season, how it's looking with obviously injuries, unfortunately, it's really a rough and shaky season for them. And then if they can't advance into the playoffs, at least to the conference finals, for example, or even to the past the second round, it kind of begs the question like if this team can't do it, if they're plateauing there, then what's the next step for them?
Yeah. I mean, we addressed the shooting aspect side of things. I mean, we're not the best. We're not top five in shooting, but we have made leaps with the addition of Desmond Bain and Anthony Black, adding on the shooting into his game. Tristan Da Silva knocking down shots. So I would say that still needs some work a little bit, and also like how I keep telling a lot of people, I'm hoping because that's all I can do at this point is
I gotta get rid of Tyus
that
Jones too.
Mo Wagner comes back and plays exactly how he was before he got hurt. If he could do that, that'll be such a buff to that bench
Yeah,
that
y'all need that center.
we didn't realize that we needed. We needed that intensity to come like off the bench. We need that intensity. Those times that Wendell Carter Jr. goes down and can't play. Wendell Carter's another one who at the start of the season I said this is the last year I'm giving him. The very last year. And he's playing well. He's playing good defensively. He's playing good offensively. He I think that the addition of Desmond Bain helped him a lot.
And Angel Reese.
Sure. Sure.
Yo, that boy Wendell Carter is actually playing. He's playing good. He's playing better than what I expected, honestly. Because I've heard some stories about him that was like, I might as well trade him, but he's actually holding his
It was
own
to
this
that
season.
point. It was definitely to that point.
So hey, good kudos to Angel Reese. Shout out to Angel Reese for
Shout
keeping
out
it
to
in check, I
Angel
guess.
Reese.
Because man,
We're
it,
not
it
even gonna
wasn't
say we're
looking
not even
good.
gonna say the additions of Desmond Bain, his work ethic. No, we're just gonna say no, it's because
Angel
of his girl.
Reese.
Angel Reese, man. Angel Reese. And we all know all behind a great king is a great queen as well. Or
Mm-hmm.
behind a great queen is a great king. So there you go.
Hey,
Angel Reese, shout out to you.
King and Queen. If you guys want to ever come on the Lack of Control pod, we'd love to have you.
For sure. Absolutely.
Love
What you
to
mean?
have you.
Facts.
Biggest fans.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, all right. I ain't gonna say all that.
Yo, so y'all seen the news with Shams? He released out not too long ago. NBA and stakeholders are coming in talks to find a new solutions to prevent tanking, which honestly
Yes.
I think is a smart idea. What y'all seen that?
Yep.
hmm
Yeah, I
Yo,
Yeah, I
mean,
that
seen it.
I think it's a good thing. I mean, it's me. I mean, it's like what me and Armani spoke about. You know, outside of the recording, the teams that want to tank are always going to find ways to finesse the system. The same way how they fixed it up, like how it is now, and all that shit when they changed it a few years back. I think was what, maybe about no more than 10 years ago, or just about 10 years ago when they
You're talking
changed it.
about when they changed the draft lottery odds?
Yeah, when they changed
Nah,
that.
that was more recent. That was
Okay, so
more like
even when they
4 or
did
5
that,
years ago.
even when they made that change, though, they still managed to finesse a way to get, like, top three picks or whatever like that. Ideally, the first pick. So no matter what, they're always gonna find something to do, and to get what they
me.
want. I just think that now it's just making it more, putting more pressure on the owners. Like, yo, we gotta balance this shit out. Like, you guys are
I mean,
owners. The ratings
I
are.
ain't going
I honestly think that a lot of this
they
has
need
to do
to.
a lot with ratings too. This
I ain't
has
Yeah,
gonna
no,
lie,
a
honestly.
bro.
lot of tie in with ratings.
Yeah, but I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, I think it's too much. Like when they did the draft lottery thing, in my opinion, that's helped a lot in terms of balancing things out. Because back in the day, when you used to like be the worst team in the league, you're more than likely gonna get the first pick, or if not, at worst, you're gonna get the third pick. Now we've seen some of these guys have like the Jazz, the Wizards, the Hornets, like those guys are usually the worst team in the league, and usually they don't get the first pick. Sometimes they end up dropping down as low as 5. So I feel like if you're trying to prevent tanking, that's been a big help. And also, bro, the play-in tournament, because now we don't have ninth and 10th seeds tanking because they want to get a draft lottery spots. Like they still have a chance of making the playoffs even at the very end of it. So I feel like with the play-in efforts and with updating the draft lottery, we don't need to do any more tweaking with tanking. Like we're always gonna have bad teams. Like you're never gonna get rid of bad teams.
Yeah, I
So
think the whole idea is they're trying to have it where like every team is pretty much competitive, which you can't. There's always going to
but it's
be
already like that.
yeah, well, not really, because you got a couple clear teams that are ass and have been ass for some time now.
But it's always gonna be like that. You're always gonna have the ass teams. Like them fixing or changing the draft lottery even more to prevent people from, I guess, what was the rule? Not having 2 straight top 5 picks in a row? Like what is
So,
that rule?
so, so what the multiple ideas propose essentially limiting pink protections to either top 4 or 14 higher, and then no longer allowing a team to draft in the top 4 2 years in a row, and then
That's dumb.
lastly, locking lottery positions after
Yeah,
March 1st.
it's that whole thing because they don't want to do what was that team that recently did the, like, they got the first and the second, or the two first, back to
Dallas,
back.
No, it was San
Dallas
Dallas.
didn't
Antonio.
get
Or
It was San Antonio.
San
okay.
Antonio.
Because San Antonio
Yeah,
got Dylan Harper this year, and then they got Stephon Castle last year, and then the year before that they
yeah,
got
but Stephon
Wimby.
Castle was not a top five pick, was he? I don't think he was.
I could have sworn he was, if I'm not
Not
mistaken.
five. He was lottery. I don't think he was. I don't think he was like top five though. Which
But I
if
agree. I
that's the case, then that wouldn't fall into that same category. Then
He
I
was
agree with you
fourth.
saying though, Armani.
he
I
was
mean,
fourth.
Yeah,
you
Stephon
really can't
Castle
do
was
much
fourth,
about that.
and then Wimby was the year before that. So if under this rule,
So
we
essentially, for the
basically
last three
wouldn't have
years,
the
they've
current
had
Spurs
top five
team.
picks.
Say what?
So within the last 5 years, or the last 3 years, they've had top five picks.
Right,
Wemby the first year, number one. Number four was Castle the year last year, and then number two this year was Dylan Harper.
right.
Yeah, that's what they're
And
trying to
which
prevent.
but why prevent that? Like if that didn't happen, the Spurs wouldn't be able to build the team they have now, and we wouldn't see someone competing against OKC right now. Like why
I
prevent
mean,
that? Why not let these
we
teams
can't sit
build
here and
up through
say
the
that
draft?
that's the reasoning on why they're able to compete with OKC. We don't know. That's not the reason why.
It is the main reason. It is.
Well, we can't say that
You
it's
can't build
the main
that team
reason either.
without the draft. You can't.
Well, I mean,
I mean,
obviously
there's
you
teams
could
that
say that with any
well,
team. You can't
it's not
you
just
can't
the
put the
draft though.
Warriors
It's also
without the
the front
draft.
office too, because you got teams like, for example, the Hornets, for example. They've been asked forever, but that's because their front office is just not good.
Yeah.
That's not
But
really a
and,
draft
and you
thing.
see in this case now, for San Antonio, it's like kind of like, all right, cool. We took advantage of that while we had the chance and we executed it. Charlotte, in the other hand, just also can't get a good pick other than when they got the second overall pick, right? It was second when they picked up Lamelo, or it was third, I think.
Uh, didn't they also
Like
pick up
third.
Brandon Miller too? What was Brandon Miller? Wasn't
Yeah,
he
Brandon
second
Miller
overall?
was second.
He was second,
Yeah,
but that was like I think 2 years after Lamelo or something like that, or a year. So
some shit.
so yeah, like the Hornets just can't fucking execute. I mean,
They can't execute
Lamelo
for a
for
lot of
talent
reasons.
wise and
Coaching
shit was
systems,
perfect, but
it's all
in
bad over
hindsight,
But
it was
there.
why
a
make
bad
it
pick.
harder for those teams?
Well,
Why make it harder?
I think now it's kind of like also too. Hey, you had your opportunity. Now it's time to switch it up and see if you guys, if like you teams that are on the lower tier end of standings, could build your team with what you have and making smart like business decisions as a whole. You know what I'm saying? Like this is where now the Sam Presties and shit like that really get to show what they're really about. Granted, bad comparison because Sam Presti, we all know what he's about. Like savant, like he's fucking
Honestly, I
But
don't.
top tier.
wouldn't you
It's
guys say that would make the talent disparity even worse? Because you guys
Not
just
really.
mentioned that those teams don't know how to draft, they don't necessarily know how to build a culture or a team or hire the right guys. So now that you're taking away the opportunities of them having those top picks and getting the top talent, I feel like you're making the talent disparity worse. Because now those other teams could take more advantage of those draft positions that the bad teams would have had otherwise.
Hey, you got a good point on that. I mean, you don't want him to have a good talent and go to a bad team. I mean, we've seen
I
it
mean, but
before
it
where
happens all the
Because now
time.
we're
a
I
going
good
to
mean,
see
it
the
is
talent.
what it
mediocre.
is.
Oh, go ahead.
No, I'm saying it is what it is. If that's what happens, that's what happens. Like we see it happen all the time. We see
But
all
is
these
that good for the
talented
game, though?
guys. Who cares? What's not good for the game
What?
is how, no, bro. But if that's the case, why don't they think about that shit for all the other things? But they don't.
What do you mean?
You're saying, oh, don't you think that it's like it's bad or if it's good for the game? Like, why would it matter? They don't. Why didn't they think about that when it comes to, I don't know, like the All Star game? Why didn't they think about? Why don't they think about that when it comes to adding? Thinking about adding games or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like that at that point it's just kind of like, yo, this is where you as a owner need to set up your team outside of the players that you draft. It means staff and everything. You got to hire the right people to build the team that you want and to develop the team the way you want it to develop. That's just how it initially was meant to be. It wasn't meant to be like, oh yeah, let's play like shit on purpose
Well,
and
a lot
then
of the
for like
reasons why these rules
5 7
change, though,
years and then let's
they
build the team off just a bunch of young guys. No, that's not
yeah,
how
but
it was meant to
a
be
lot
built.
of reason why these rules changed too is because they were noticing a lot of the bigger market teams were essentially always on top. Like that's one of the reasons why you have organizations like the Lakers and the Celtics, other than being one of the oldest franchises out there, that have so many banners. Like a lot of that led to the fact that they're bigger market teams, so it was harder for the smaller market teams to really kind of catch any type of attraction. I mean, it was only
Yeah,
what just up until these past couple 10 years ago, maybe, where you started seeing like teams like Milwaukee or like obviously OKC recently.
Denver.
That yeah, and Denver, for example, like we were just now seeing these teams really kind of be put out there. You're now getting a little bit of more the Jokic now you wouldn't have seen before if they hadn't won a
Well,
championship. A lot of shit you wouldn't have seen.
well,
A
yeah. I
lot of
mean
shit.
that that happens with a lot of teams. I mean, yeah, Miami's a great destination, like especially I guess to live if you make NBA type of money. Because for us regular people, it's not the most ideal place to go just randomly decide to move to. But um, Miami before they got when LeBron and Chris Bosh went over there, you notice all these guys that decided on wanting to go play with them when they were known to being on a team where they were either the guy or at least at minimum the second. Now they're going just to be an option off the bench for those. So any team that has any minor success, like look at Milwaukee. When Milwaukee won that bubble that year, that last championship, all these other free agents that just decided on adding Milwaukee as a destination, that was never a destination before that. So I don't think. I think that it what they're trying to do is what Adam Silver's trying to do is just bring back somewhat of the old school NBA type of shit because he's realizing that that's the shit that was working for them back in the day. So he's trying everything in his
Did
hand
it?
right now to try, and it's just not everything he does just never really works out the way how he wanted to. If we're gonna be honest, like
But
Adam
that's the
Silver.
thing though. Like even back in the day, they were building through the draft though.
Yeah, but you
Like
didn't see it as much as you've been seeing it now. That's what it is. But
I don't know about that, bro.
just like how I said in the beginning, though, no matter what, they're always there's going to be teams that are always going to find a way to figure it out.
But even back then, bro, Patrick Ewing got drafted by the Knicks first. Hakeem drafted by the Rockets. Jordan drafted by the Bulls. Stockton and Malone drafted by the Jazz. Like teams always built through the draft. That's
Yeah,
the best way to do it, especially if you want long term success.
right.
So
But
I feel like,
you could still draft. You're just not going to be purposely going to be ass and expect like 2 years in a row and expect the top two picks every single time. That's just essentially
So,
what they're saying.
so you're saying you're saying they should put this rule essentially where you can't do tank, so that way you can't just build a team by just tanking.
Yeah, I mean, essentially that's what they're doing.
but a lot of these teams
Yes.
aren't tanking. They're just genuinely
Eh,
bad. Like,
yeah, that's true. There's not team. I don't think there's teams really
There's no way
tanking.
that the Jazz team that they have right now is as bad as they are. Like I get it, they're bad compared
nah.
to the West. They're bad, yeah, but damn, bro, you're telling me you can't win a few more games than what you guys are displaying right now? Like, come on.
Yeah, but I think so. I think it's possible.
Same thing
I
with the
mean,
Wizards.
look. It could be a coaching thing, honestly, too. I mean, look what happened with the Detroit Pistons. I mean, look where they are now. Look where they were before,
No, but I
and
mean
they just made
they
that.
have,
They
but
didn't.
overall they have a good team though, so it was bound to
That
happen.
was
You know what I
built
mean?
through the draft.
That's
Same
fine.
thing.
Exactly. Look how long they look how the Detroit Pistons that went from being a successful team. Look how long it took them to even be of relevance again.
To be honest with you, it hasn't really been that long. Where
Yes, it
I
has.
no, Detroit Pistons have definitely they haven't been relevant within the past. I'd say possibly 8 years, but they've been a lot more relevant than other teams. Not making it in the sense for championship, but
Uh,
they've been in the top eight
Detroit
for
was
the
a
past couple.
laughing stock before the success that they've
I'm
gotten.
telling y'all. I'm telling y'all. Look it up. If y'all look up season over season, I said within the past 8 years, not the greatest, but before that, they were definitely relevant for sure.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
mm,
Before
yeah,
that,
you're talking about way back though. That's like you're talking about the
What do you mean
years when
way
they made
back?
like the conference finals 8 straight years. You talking about those years?
you talk about
No,
the Ben Wallace days.
Yeah,
y'all are going back way too far. No,
I don't.
I'm
Well,
talking.
after that, they really had no
yeah,
success,
yeah. After that, because I know they made the playoffs in 16, but they got swept by Cleveland in the first round. That's really the only time they were like relevant, other than this
and they
current
made it
era.
on a what like 8, 7 seed or some shit like that.
They were eight. They were eight, and they
8.
got swept by Cleveland.
Yeah, look at that.
Hey, that was the Reggie Jackson era.
Oh, good old Reggie. Yeah, bro. That wasn't that when they had Reggie Jackson, Tobias Harris,
Yeah,
Andre
yeah.
Drummond. Yeah, bro. I mean, that was like you know what I compare that to that one year that the Magic made it to the playoffs after the Dwight Howard era, that very first year when we got
Mm,
Okay,
waxed by Toronto.
I was off by 2 years. I was off by 2 years. As of 10 years ago, before that, they were relevant. My apologies.
Yeah, I mean,
wait,
either way,
before that year?
it still took them mad long, like for them to even be of relevance. Like,
I don't think when you say mad long, I think of teams like, for example, the Knicks took long to be relevant. The Nets are well, they were relevant for a little
well, yeah,
brief moment
but you see
when they had
The
that
Knicks have
right
been
team.
more
there.
relevant than the Pistons, though.
Yeah, but I mean, the
No,
only reason
are
why
you
they were
kidding?
always so relevant was because of the terrible drafting that they did all those years in a row.
The Knicks have not been more relevant than the Pistons, and I'm talking about pre. If we're talking about we're talking about at this point, this would be RJ. Actually, before RJ Barrett time.
Yeah,
At this point,
before
they
RJ
were
Barrett,
not.
that was
Yeah, we
a
were not relevant.
terrible
But if
We're
we're
not
talking
drafting.
about the
relevant.
past 10 years, y'all have Melo, even though he
No,
was older. Y'all have Porzingis.
not the past 10 years. 10 years before.
Before
Huh?
Melo?
So 2015 and before.
Yeah, y'all were more relevant than the Pistons. Because y'all had that
That
was the Melo, Stoudemire era, J.R.
No,
Smith.
before
No,
that.
I'm not talking about that. I was talking the first thing what I was talking about was that the Detroit Pistons from 2015 and before, they were good. These past 10 years they've been ass. Then what I said after that is you said the Knicks were more relevant than the Detroit Pistons, but I was talking about these past 10 years that the Detroit Pistons were more relevant than the Pistons. Then sorry, than the Knicks.
Okay. Okay. I mean, honestly, I still disagree with that, but okay. I see what you're saying. I see what you because honestly, bro, like even with the Brunson era or with the Julius Randle era, y'all were still more relevant than the Pistons, even during the Julius era in the RJ era. Like, cause y'all made the playoffs at least. Detroit was ass until literally
Yeah,
last
and
year.
to be fair, a lot of another reason why the Knicks were always brought up in conversations back then too, even when they weren't supposed to be, was because it's New York and they're expected to, you know what I mean, like to get
I'm
to.
literally looking at the seasons right now, and every year in 26, 15, 16, 17, 18, Detroit Pistons were always better than the Knicks. I
I
don't know
know,
what you
yeah.
But
guys are
they were
talking
still
No,
about.
bad.
I'm not disagreeing, but what I'm saying is,
That's what I was saying, though. I don't know what
So you
Armani
said the
said.
past 10 years. That's not
The
just the past 10
Pistons were
years. You gotta
what,
go after that too.
2015, 16, 17, 18. What are you talking about, bro? We're in 2025 right now, going
Yeah,
2026.
but 2020, 2021, 2023, 20, like y'all been more relevant than them. 2020,
No,
y'all were
we
more
have
relevant than
not.
them.
I'm literally telling you right now, dog. I'm looking at the standings from 2015 and on. The Detroit
So how
Pistons
about
have
the other
been.
years after 2017? Like,
It wasn't until, like I said, when RJ Barrett got there is when they started to be more relevant.
that's
Damn.
2019.
Oh my God. And it wouldn't that. Never mind. Never mind,
That's
bro. We don't.
2019. So
Never
even
mind, bro.
then,
What?
y'all were
What?
like
What
how,
years? What year?
how I was saying, the
What?
only reason
What?
why the Knicks were brought up in a lot of conversation was because it's in New York. They drafted like shit. They never made splashes for big name, or like they were always brought up as like a team to watch out for whatever free agent was disgruntled and wanted to get out of whatever situation it was that they were in at the time. And they were the essentially the laughing stock of the NBA just because of the history that they have, and that is the truth. That is 100% the reason why the Knicks were always brought up back when, even when they weren't like relevant, quote unquote.
yeah.
That's the only reason why they were brought up. And if the Pistons were brought up for anything, it was brought up about the fact that, oh, they're a surprising team. Yeah, they're in the lower tier of the standings to make the playoffs. They're still going to get waxed by whatever team they face in the first round, anyways. And that's exactly what happened. That was the only reason why those teams in that time were brought up. Now, if we're talking about the era before 2015, like the from 2000s all the way to the early 2010s, the Pistons were the best team out of those two because they had
Yeah,
that
yeah, for
era
sure.
of, Ben Wallace, Chauncey, Rip Hamilton, shit like that. And the Knicks were garbage. They had no reason to be brought up in any conversation during that time frame.
Y'all still not even listening to the stats, but that's cool. We'll move on to the next subject when y'all open your ears later.
Nah, I'm just
Anyways,
disagreeing, bro. That's all
you
I'm saying.
you
Fuck
can't
both teams.
disagree
Fuck
with
both teams.
you
That's all I'm going
can't
to say. Fuck both
disagree with
teams.
a number, dumbass. That's like me telling you two plus two is
So
four
from
and you saying it's
2019
five.
to 2025, who's been better?
No,
You
no
said the
one
past 10
said
years.
anything
That's in the
about
past 10 years.
the only years that I spoke of was 2015, 16, 17, and 18. No one said
So that's
anything
not the
about
past 10
19 or two.
years.
You didn't let me finish, dude. You keep cutting me off.
All right, all right.
It's
We're
all
out,
right,
we're out
man.
of
Don't worry.
control.
I listen, bro. You said 10 past 10 years. That's why I brought that up. But okay, all right.
We're
Never
lacking out
mind.
of control.
We'll move on to the next
We're
point. Yo,
lacking out of control.
best team coming off the bench. Pick y'all five.
Oh, I'm going to let Armani go first. I know he was excited for this.
Best team. So are we gonna do like a draft, or are we just gonna like everyone choose their team? Like how y'all want to do this?
Whichever
Best
way Khalil wants to
Like
best
do
a
it.
team.
draft would be cool, so we don't choose the same people.
Oh,
All right,
nah,
so let's
nah,
let's let's,
because
let's say
I'm not gonna see you go down the list again. I already chose my five.
Oh,
nah, he's not
okay,
going down no list. We got a current roster 2025, 2026 current team NBA right now. Who y'all got starting five coming off the bench?
okay,
Armani,
okay.
go.
My
Who's
five.
your Who's your point guard?
My point guard, I ain't gonna lie, I gotta think about my point guard a little longer.
Lord,
I'm still
bro,
deciding
you
my
had a
point
whole
guard, but I know my
hour to
five.
do this.
My
That's
fi-
crazy. Go with your five. Go with your five.
my five is Khalil Ware. Khalil
All
Ware
right.
has shown a lot of improvement, and that's my dude. I love Khalil Ware, bro. Um,
He want to succeed. Gotta
my
get it in.
one, but actually, I know my two. My two is Quentin Grimes. My two is Quentin
Okay.
Grimes. Um, damn, this is harder than I thought. I ain't gonna lie. um, my three is Benedict Mathurin.
That's solid.
My one is Kason Wallace, and my four, and this is off the dome. Tari Eason doesn't start, does he?
Nah, you don't start.
Yeah, so that would be my four, Tari Eason.
All right, that's solid. That's
Mm-hmm.
solid. Lou, how about you? What you got? Who your starting five coming off the bench?
So my starting five, I have starting with Anthony Black.
Of
Okay.
course.
Anthony Black. And then I have Nikhil Alexander Walker as of now, because as of now he is, the bench guy now, especially now that Trey Young's back.
Mm-hmm.
So I got no. Then I have Nas Reed.
Ooh.
I have Nas Reed. Then
That's a good pick.
I actually have Armani's boy. I have Jaime Jaquez Jr.
Yes, sir. That boy Jaime.
I like what he's been doing coming
My
off the
favorite
bench this
Mexican.
year. Whoa,
What? Hey, yo, bro.
your water's looking a little cold. You might need some.
Nah,
Yeah.
man, nah. He is my favorite Mexican though.
And then my last one is I'm honestly like I like the way how he started off the year. I feel like he's been kind of took his foot off the gas a little bit, but AJ Mitchell from the Thunder.
He's been hooping.
Yeah.
He's been hooping.
I feel like
I
he
think he's
started
averaging
off
what,
the
like not 18, but he's like 15 to 18
14,
range. Like he's been
14 or
hooping.
something like that. Yeah. Yeah, he's been balling. I mean, the way how he was been playing with the absence of Jalen Williams at the start of the season. Obviously, Jalen Williams being back, his minutes dipped a little bit, and so that his level of play, he hasn't been like that useful on the offensive side. But you know, another hit in the lottery for Sam Presti, and I like what he got. I like his future. So that's my team.
Okay. Solid. Khalil.
Hey.
We
All
gotta hear
right.
your lineup, man.
I ain't gonna lie, I had some good lineups saying one of y'all pick one. Pick both of y'all pick two of mine, kinda low key. But I wasn't sure. So one of mine was actually Lou Cornett. Does he start though?
No, he
Or
doesn't.
is he coming?
I
He
mean, he's
doesn't.
Okay,
starting right
so
now, but he's a bench guy.
all right, cool. So I was going Luke Cornett. I'm not
That's a
even gonna
good
say the
Yeah.
pickup.
other
That's
guy.
a good pickup.
So I put Luke Cornett as my center. At my four, I put Nas Reed at my four.
Solid.
So I did, and in my three, I got Josh Hart because I mean he's just gonna get me boards all over the place and do everything. Swiss Army knife. At my two, I did go with another Nick. I did go with Deuce McBride because he's solid. He's gonna get you those threes, and he's a decent defender as well. And I gotta give it up to the one Ryan Rollins, man. I ain't gonna lie, that boy was a
Oh, good
nightmare.
pick.
Yo, Ryan Rollins is a nightmare. If he keeps that up, he can definitely be somebody in the league for sure if he keeps it up.
I
Yeah,
like the
bro.
team. That's
Ryan
not bad.
Rollins, bro. That's honestly one of the like little bright spots that the Bucks have other than Giannis is Ryan Rollins, bro. He's actually like the little bit of value that the Bucks have on their roster. He's actually keeping that up. It's like him, Giannis, and Miles Turner are essentially been the bright spots of that team. So yeah,
Like
I
low
agree, bro.
key,
Ryan Rollins has been nice.
low key, the Bucks would really still be kind of sort of good. Like if they really kind of got their head out their ass and just brought in some good talent around Giannis. Like they got Ryan Rollins at the point guard. Maybe get pick up a. I'd probably say I don't know. Do you get rid of Kyle Kuzma? I kind of feel like you should because you could
Yes.
get more out of
Yes.
Kyle Kuzma.
Yeah.
You can get way
Nah.
more.
You
But his
get you.
value's down, so
You
they're not
take
gonna
what
get
you
That's
nothing for him.
can from him. You take what you can for him, and just get out of that shit. Because what's happening there is he's just taking minutes away from guys that you could be giving minutes to more for Ryan Rollins, for example. You know what I mean? You can whatever you get back in return.
they
You
do got
never know.
AJ Green too. They did just re-sign AJ Green, and he's nice. He can shoot the three fire.
Yeah, he's just a
So
little
yeah,
inconsistent though too.
Yeah,
that's
but
not a guy that you look
it's
at as like your that's one of your cornerstones going. He's expendable for sure
oh no,
for
he's
the
not a
right price.
cornerstone at all. He's just another role player. Man, we in this league right now. It's a bunch of not a bunch of role players. Let me rephrase that. We're in a league now where we need the role players a lot more than most people think of before. Like before, like you said, it was just that star and you had a bunch of role players maybe. Now it's like your role players really do matter. The
Yeah,
guys that come off the bench, like if you don't got a bench that's deep, pause, like
I mean, shit,
it
you got
ain't
role
it.
players that are getting paid like fucking starters now too. So just think about
Yeah,
that.
facts, facts,
Honestly,
facts.
all the teams within the past what 6 years, all the teams that's won championships has always been a deep team. Like OKC, then before that was Boston, then before that was Denver, then before that was Golden State, Bucks. 2020 was the Lakers, 2019 was the Raptors. So, bro, for damn near for a little bit over a decade, all the teams that's won have been one
Yep.
good defensive teams, but two have been deep teams. So yeah, like you said, Khalil, like if you want to compete, if you want to win nowadays, you gotta have a deep team. You're not gonna win without one. So
Deep teams out there. Hashtag deep teams.
mhm.
Deep teams, baby.
Hey, anyways, talking about going deep, we're gonna move on to football real quick.
Woo! Go long,
Hey,
baby. Go long.
bro, what? That
Hey
was crazy.
man,
All
Segway's
what you
the
right.
mean?
king
You
over
like
here.
Said
you ain't
speaking
like
of
it,
going
bro?
deep, we going into football. Yo, okay.
Hey, you go deep, bro. What you
Boy,
I,
mean?
Hail
I
Go
Mary's out
long.
here, dog.
yeah, I see what
Yeah,
type of time
facts,
you
bro.
on. Okay.
You nasty boy.
Anyways, yo, so Baltimore Ravens beat the Packers. D. Henry 4 touchdowns. Crazy
Yes.
game. They'll obviously
Finally,
go
a good
ahead and
game.
yo, facts. I was about to say the same thing, but I've got some wins out for them. Texans beat the Chargers. CJ Stroud put on a show, low key. Chargers brought it close in the fourth, but just not enough. Y'all seen that interception? Or not interception, really, but more so the deflection from Al-Shair in
Yeah,
the
Mm-hmm.
end zone?
that motherfucker.
Yeah,
He's a wild boy, man.
yeah,
That dude is
that was
that dude.
nasty.
That's the type of guy that's willing to like end his life out on the field.
Yeah, I was about
Yeah.
to say fuck some shit up type shit.
He's
Like
a
for
Ryan
real.
Clark.
He 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 woke up and chose violence for real
Yeah. And can I
type
tell you
shit.
this one thing? You started off by talking about Derrick Henry and the Ravens and stuff like that. And isn't it just crazy to think that the top two running backs of of the league last year have had such a terrible year, both of them. It wasn't like it's just one. Like him and Saquon this year have been so underwhelming. It's insane, brother.
Yeah.
Like they've been healthy, so it's not.
Speaking about
You can't even
Saquon, they almost
say
lost the other night.
yeah,
Almost.
yeah,
Unfortunately, they didn't. Josh Allen couldn't take it home.
yeah. Wait,
But
wasn't
it's
that
all right.
last
We ain't
night?
out. Man, I don't even know. I think
I
that
think
was
it
That
was.
was
Sat.
last night.
It was
That
last
Yeah.
was
night.
last night.
They
Yeah, that
almost
was
blew it.
last
Yeah.
night. They almost blew it, but unfortunately, Josh Allen couldn't take it home. But they still got a shot though. They still got a shot. They just gotta really win out now.
Well, I mean, they still got a shot. They're gonna make the playoffs. I mean, they just looked really bad. That was probably one of the worst Bills loss in a regular season game
It's all
in a
right.
while. But
We still gonna beat the Patriots. It's all good.
yeah,
Yeah. All right.
again,
Trash ass team. I
Yo,
should start calling
it's
them the
one and
patty
one.
cakes.
Yeah, like bro, this man like the Bills beat us twice. Like it's 1-1. They beat us in our crib. We beat them in their crib. But guess who gonna get that bye week though?
well,
Not
Alright,
this.
whatever you say.
Not
Hey,
they played
this.
you
whatever you
guys
say.
twice in one
So
season.
Whatever you say, patty cakes. Alright, whatever you say.
patty cakes? Nah, you say that to Chiefs fans.
Nah, bro, that's exactly what you guys are. Y'all ain't the Pats. Y'all the patty cakes. That's what I'm
Nah,
about to
that
call y'all.
Patrick Mahomes, patty cakes. He got a brother that
Whoa.
patty
And
cake.
that's what
No,
you like
okay.
calling him when you're staring at the poster that's right there above your bed.
Uh, you call
Yo,
them
watch
patty cake?
out.
Good night, patty cakes. Mwah.
Yeah. Have a good one.
Nah, I
Yeah.
call him what Shannon Sharp call him a homeboy.
My homeboy is crazy. Is that what y'all call him on like is that like the new DL term?
Hey, yo, bro, what's up with y'all?
Hey,
Hey,
Yo,
I was asking.
I'm just over
I,
here just
I
chilling.
I
I'm just
was
listening.
asking a legitimate question. If that was the question, man, that was it. That was it. Just a question.
yo, dog, call it a patty cake is crazy. All right, no, continue. Continue, y'all
What else
boys.
you got?
Anyways,
What else you got for
Browns
football?
Browns beat the Steelers. Dolphins
That game
beat your
was nuts.
Bucks. That's
Oh,
another crazy game.
bro.
Man, you just
Y'all
taking
lost to the
L's everywhere,
Guppies.
bro.
That's crazy.
That's wild,
Man,
bro. How you feel
listen,
about that?
I'm pissed. Terrible game. Another terrible game by by both sides of the ball. It wasn't just you can't even really blame the offense or just the defense. Like it was a bad game overall, bad game for Todd Bowles, bad game for our offensive coordinator. Yeah, man, it just stinks.
Bad game for Mayflower.
Yeah, I mean, it was a bad game for everyone. And
Mayflower is crazy.
I think what this team needs, they need to focus on the offensive line. They need to focus on um, seeing what's out there for the head coaching candidacy. They
Yeah,
need
get that boy
to,
Todd Bowles out of there.
yeah,
Old ass.
they need to see what's going on when it comes to um, offensive coordinators as well. So whoever we bring in next, assuming that it's not going to be Todd Bowles next year, I think needs to really bring in a guy who's going to bring out pretty much what Liam Cohen did with Baker Mayfield. Bring out the best in him. Uh, bring out the best of Bucky Irving. Continue to have him develop him because we haven't even seen the best of Bucky Irving yet. Also, Emeka, we gotta get that shit situated. So yeah, it's
Todd Bowles
embarrassing,
is
man.
ranking over that Jets pedigree to y'all team right now, bro. I ain't gonna
Yeah,
lie.
no,
Like this
it's
is
terrible.
y'all.
Seeing guys that are not that animated out on the sidelines being animated, it's showing that has to do a lot with it.
Go
Mhm.
Bucks.
I mean, it's still Go Bugs, baby. I mean, we got the last week of the season on Sunday. This weekend coming up, it's a do or die against the Panthers. Whoever wins makes it. Whoever loses gets to go on an early Cancun trip with the family. So I'm hoping that we get
Man.
to we at least finish off the season with a win because first round wild card, I don't see us winning that game, brother. So
Yeah, man.
What's up with y'all defense though? Because that's the
That
thing with the
ass.
Bucks. Like the Bucks' identity has always
it's always
been
been the
built on
defense.
defense,
Yeah.
and
I was gonna say
on
the same
this,
thing.
yeah, and on this losing streak, bro, you haven't seen that from them. Like it looks like you guys have lost your identity completely.
Yeah, well,
It doesn't look like the same team we've been
Todd
watching the
Bowles
past 2 years.
is a defensive minded coach first.
Tell
So
your
Exactly.
boy to tighten up.
that alone and the defense not being in sync because you could tell it just something's going on there internally, bro. I don't think this is just based off the level of play because we have elite defenders. We have guys that are Pro Bowlers continuously throughout
All
Yo,
their
pros.
career.
this is a quick fix. What you do right here. What you do is you just scrub the whole fucking team and you start over.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh
yeah.
nah.
Let's do a fantasy draft on Madden.
Because yo, yeah, I don't know. It's like a night and day difference, honestly. And you kind of hit the nail right on the head when it comes to defense mindset. That was like one thing the Tampa Bay Bucks always had is defense. Yeah, I don't know. I'm shocked myself when I seen the Dolphins. I remember we was talking on the phone on Marty. And you were like, "Yo, Dolphins is beating the Bucks." I was like, "What?"
Bro, y'all lost to Quinn Ewers like that? Like, bro,
Bro, I know.
he was mediocre in college at Texas. To see
Good
him
old I
play
was about to
like,
say, good
It's
old
like
Texas.
bro,
at this point, what's more embarrassing, losing to Quinn Ewers, or is it more embarrassing to lose to Tua?
ooh, nah, Quinn Ewers is more embarrassing. It is.
I'd rather. Yeah, I think Tua might be a little more embarrassing. That's like miss concussion over there.
Nah, but two was. Am I don't know. This is
He
Don't
just
damn
even
me.
get me
near
started in this
he
fucking
damn
debate.
near throwing with CTE.
I
And we
like
don't even say we
Tua.
don't even know.
Yeah, there's a lot of people
I
that love
genuinely like
Tua,
Tua.
but it doesn't mean that he's good.
No, I think he is good. He just hasn't been put in the position.
Come on, bro.
And
No.
and
He's not good.
He's not good.
and and he's been hurt. He's been having concussions.
That's
Honestly,
not
that
his.
boy probably
That's his
his brain
fault.
damage is probably fucked by now. He's
All
like,
right, so
Bro, I
therefore,
just said it. He's literally
you gotta just
throwing with
know that.
CTE. Y'all
Yeah,
don't hear me? He's literally
therefore, we
throwing with
gotta sit there and just
CTE.
be like, yeah, then he's not good because you're not
He's
well,
bad,
serviceable.
bro. Bad product
You can't put him on any. I don't think you can put him on any team, and that team will still be good.
at all.
Not one. I can't think of not one team that you could put him. You could put him in the Giants, trash. Jets,
I,
trash. You could put him with Philly's O line, trash. He's gonna make them be. He's gonna make them play like shit, bro. He's not good.
yo, you know what? I'm actually glad that you mentioned his shit. Let's talk about the toilet bowl real quick.
who?
So, how
Let's
about
go
them
to the
Giants
The
and the
toilet bowl is
Raiders, man?
crazy.
Yeah, man, that's what they call it, the toilet bowl when they
two worst teams.
fight. Yeah, two worst teams are fighting it out. You mentioned shit, so we gonna talk about the toilet bowl.
Yeah,
There you go.
didn't the Giants win? And now that they won, they lost out on the first pick
Yep.
once
Yeah, and right
again.
now the Raiders get the.
They
I mean,
pulled
I don't even think they were looking to really lose that game. Not the way they was playing.
y'all
I
pulled
was
a
looking
us
for.
last year because we could have had the first pick and we won the last game and ended up getting number 4.
To be
So
honest with you, I don't even know like what the Giants are doing anymore.
No
I
one
think
does.
they just they I don't know. They just need to move to Jersey.
Also,
whoa, they already in Jersey, my G.
even the Giants
No, they're
ownership
like
don't even know what they're
officially.
doing.
They need to just call them the New Jersey Giants and the New Jersey Jets. Like the only team in New York is the Bills. Stop it.
At least y'all have one. The Jets need to go to Jersey, but at least y'all have won in the past. So y'all could keep New York. You know.
Man, I'm tired of talking about that team strat. Anyway, we're gonna talk about playoff seedings
You
real quick.
call them the East Rutherford Giants.
East Rutherford Giants is
That's
crazy.
where the
That's
stadium is.
yeah,
East
East
Rutherford Giants.
Rutherford.
I like that.
Gross.
That sounds like like a freaking mini league.
Well, that's how they play.
It sounds like a
You,
country
you
club
ain't
league.
lying. You ain't
East
lying.
Rutherford
You ain't lying. But let's
Giants.
talk about these playoff seedings, bro, in the NFL right now. All these wins, all these losses, it's kind of looking pretty interesting. Got you obviously New England Patriots, they secured 13-3. Bills, they still there 11-5. Pittsburgh Steelers, 9-7. Baltimore Ravens, 8-8. Jags, they secured. Houston, Texas, they secured. Texans, they secured. Denver Broncos, we already know they secured. I think the Chargers, I think I don't think they're out just yet, but I think they haven't secured, if I'm not mistaken. Have they?
I
The
don't think they
Chargers?
secure, but more than likely
Yeah,
they'll make it.
they're gonna make it though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're gonna win that
Obviously, we
division
know
for
the
sure.
Dallas Cowboys have been eliminated. Let's go ahead and
Yeah.
give them a round of applause for the Dallas Cowboys getting
I'm
Yes,
not
eliminated.
I'm
Yes,
not
sir.
sir.
surprised, motherfucker.
So that's
Get the
great
cowgirls
news
out of
for
here.
me.
Fuck the
Facts.
Cowboys.
We know Philly. They got away with that little win there, or whatever. Chicago, man, tough. Y'all seen that game
Well, the
Yeah, that
Chicago
game was a
game?
shootout, bro.
Yeah, the game was good, man.
yesterday?
I called it. No,
Yo,
that was the game that was last night.
Yeah.
That
yo,
was the game that was
yeah,
the,
Nah,
the,
the
the
Bills
prime time
game was
game.
yesterday too, though.
No, yeah, but that was a 4 o'clock game. The
Yeah, yeah,
four
yeah,
twenty
yeah. Yeah.
five.
yo, that was a high scoring game.
Yeah, bro, them boys came out. Them boys came out gunning last night.
They was not joking.
Bro, I
It was a good
love
game, man.
the
It was a really
Bears,
good game.
bro. Like the Bears
Uh,
and that high flying offense, bro. I have high expectations for them going into the playoffs. I'm not gonna lie. I know they lost because obviously, bro, Kyle Shanahan is a wizard. He's a coaching
Brock
wizard.
Purdy,
Huh? Brock Purdy. Oh.
Brock Purdy,
Brock
Good
Brock
Purdy.
old
Purdy,
Brock Purdy.
But
good old
bro,
Brock
that
Purdy.
Bears team going into the future, bro,
They're
they're
gonna
gonna
be
be
good.
hell. Like you don't want to play that team going into the playoffs.
If they stay with the same, with the same
Core.
goal that they went into this season, if they stay with that, then they'll be all right. If they fuck it up by trying to add, you know, guys that don't fit that timeline, or just guys that are locker room cancers, then that's where it's gonna go downhill from there. But they stick to what they
Yeah, I
got
got.
going on right now. That team's gonna just improve year by year while they're still being led by Ben Johnson and Caleb.
You think it's too early for Super Bowl predictions just yet? We want to
Oh
save
yeah,
that for later.
nah, I don't. Oh, you talk about for them or in general?
No, just in general. Like y'all got Super Bowl predictions just yet?
I mean, we can. I guess we can kind of.
We didn't
Really,
talk about that before already?
nah,
I don't think so.
nah. We held off.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, let's get into it then. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Super
Oh,
Bowl
here we go.
predictions for me,
Here we go.
I got NFC, I got the Rams. AFC, I got the Pats,
Fuck
obviously.
out of here.
So the
Rams and
Rams and the
Pats
Pats.
in the Super Bowl. Reason being, Rams is the best all around team. And the Pats, to me, we're the most dynamic team in the AFC. Like in terms of being able to like blow out teams and being able to like go on a run offensively and defensively and everything click at the same time, along with the coaching of Mike Vrabel, bro. I think we're gonna make a run this offseason, especially if we could
What
secure that bye week.
What's your jersey number, Armani?
69.
I'm just curious because you keep saying we like you on the team too. You
Yeah, that's
mean the
my team,
Pats?
so I'm gonna say
Yeah,
we.
the patty cakes is gonna whatever.
That's my team, man. Hey,
The
yo,
patty
why
cake.
don't call us the patty cakes, bro? We don't like that.
You
We
got
don't like
Monty
that.
cake.
Yeah, nah. I mean,
What about you,
shit.
Lou?
Me, I would say I have out of the NFC. I would say, damn, I'm torn.
Mm.
I'm gonna
NFC got a lot
go.
of good teams.
I'm gonna go with the Rams as well. I think they're more battle tested. I think the Eagles this year have been exposed. So I think that if any team could expose them and beat them, is going to be the team that barely lost by them last year in the championship game. So I got the Rams, and then from the AFC, I am going to do. I'm going Buffalo on this one.
Yes,
I got
sir. I
Buffalo.
like.
I feel like this year with the AFC being without the Chiefs, without the Ravens, gives Josh Allen a shot. I said this last week. I think a lot of those teams in the AFC are seeing their first taste of playoff time. Um, a lot of them are seeing it after not being there for the last year or two. So I think the team that has been there, that have just been getting just a taste of what success looks like, has been the Bills, and I think it's about time that they reach it. So
I
Rams
second
and
that
Bills.
motion with the Bills as well from the AFC. I agree. I think they have the best momentum as well. Honestly, exactly what you said. So I'm not even gonna repeat it. But as far as the NFC goes, I'm actually gonna go with. I don't want to call it a sleeper, but I'm kind of gonna lean in on San Fran right now. They kind of got a hot streak
Mm.
going on. I don't think they've lost the
Mm-mm.
past what
That is true.
four, five, like 5 games.
I think
No,
they're on a
six. It
5 or 6 game win streak. Yeah.
Man, they're lighting it up, and after that overtime win, I mean, it kind of seems like to me that they're more well driven. It's not like they're kind of shy of from being in the playoffs before. There was that one. What year was it when Brock Purdy? It was like that same year where they had a whole bunch of issues with QBs, and he was kind of just thrown into it. And that year, that was like when everyone was like, "Oh shit, Brock
Oh, when
Purdy
they
is
had
he's
Trey Lance and Trey Lance kept getting
yeah
hurt, and then they threw Brock
yeah
Purdy
they
in there, and he was actually
and
good, and it was like, oh
yeah,
shit.
he was actually good. Like I feel like that's what turned me into a Brock Purdy fan, honestly, at that time. So
Yeah.
I feel like from that moment where they didn't really make it, obviously he feel like he's learned, and it's been a couple of years since then. I think that's been what 3 years ago. I
Yeah,
think
it's
that
been about
Yeah,
was.
3 years.
a few
Yeah.
years now.
Yeah, so I feel like now with a lot of heavy hitters not really being up there, aside from Seahawks is gonna be a problem. I because, but I don't know.
You
I'm
don't trust
leaning
that
on San
offense.
Fran just because. Yeah, it's not the offense I don't trust. I just don't.
Sam Darnold.
It's the
Yeah,
yeah. I'm not sure about Sam Darnold. That's what it
well,
mainly is with
he's a
Sam
part of the
Darnold.
offense.
But
And
it's
also,
just
I can't really trust Kenneth Walker in Charbonnet because those guys haven't been there. You know what I'm saying? Like, not only
lack of
that, but then
The
experience.
Cooper
Seahawks?
Cup Cooper Cup is the only one that you can really rely on in the offense in the sense of experience that's been there, winning it all, or at least going to the conference championship games.
Yeah,
It's Cooper Cup.
that's
Outside of that, they don't really got. You got Shaheed that you picked up.
they
That
don't even have his name anymore. They don't even got Pete Carroll anymore.
yeah, but shit, you can't
Seahawks
even.
have been making the playoffs though. I feel like the past few years still,
That what?
because they've
For
been
me,
competing. Like the Seahawks have always been a team that like they compete, and like it feels like they've been in the playoffs. I don't know. I could be
were they in
tripping.
the I got my pick as being San Fran just because of the overall experience, and they do actually. Now that I look at it, it looks like Seahawks have a pretty the same streak too, 6 game win streak. But I'm still
Mhm.
going with 49ers though out of the NFC, and then the Bills for the AFC. That's that's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
I'm mad at you.
Yeah, nah, that's those are good picks. The reason why I didn't choose the Bills, I ain't gonna lie. Well, obviously, Pat's biased a little bit, of course, but I ain't gonna lie. Josh Allen has a history of choking in the playoffs.
He does.
So I ain't gonna
That's true.
rely on that.
That's true. That's a
So
true.
that's one of the big reasons why I didn't choose the Bills. Even though like Josh Allen to me is the best quarterback in the league right now.
Whoa,
Well, they haven't
bold
made
statement.
going back to the Seahawks. They haven't made the playoffs the last two seasons.
Oh, okay.
The last time they made it was in 22, and they lost in the wild card game. They made the wild card the last two times since 2020, and they lost both times. So the 2020 was the year that that they made it with Russell Wilson, and they lost against the Rams 20 to 30. Didn't make the playoffs in 2021. Then in 2022 they lost against the 49ers.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yes,
that was the
sir.
year. That was
Yeah.
the year that
So
Geno won Comeback Player of the Year.
yeah. So okay. So yeah, you're right. Then they're not that battle tested. Then yeah.
Yeah, no, they're not. And I mean,
Let's go
this whole
49ers.
team is like new compared to that roster, even
Mm-hmm.
going to the coaching. So you know what I mean. That's the only reason why I wouldn't choose. I like what they got going on. They do have one of the best defenses in the league too that is slept on, but I still think that they're not battle tested like how Armani said.
Mm-hmm.
Last thing we got over here, a little bit of news cover. Anthony Joshua. Y'all know him. Knocked the fuck out of
Good boy
Jake
Jake
Paul.
Paul.
Let me reiterate that. Knocked out fucking Jake Paul the other day. Got into a car accident involving 2 deaths.
Oh Lord.
That's pretty. Yo,
It's
I think Armani, you
crazy.
were the one that would kind of put that up. What? Tell me about that, man,
Yeah. I
because I
mean,
didn't know that.
I didn't read the article or anything, but from what I've seen, I guess he got hit by a truck, or
Gosh.
it was involving a truck, and he got lucky because he got out there with minor injuries, but the other two people who were involved in the accident ended up dying. And to me, that was crazy because, bro, he literally just got done with that celebrity fight, making millions, but he damn near lost his life right after that. So to me, it was one of those moments. It was like, damn, like you could be so lit, you could like get a bag, making millions doing your thing, but then your life could end just like that. So to see like him get out of that, I was like, damn, that's lit. But bro, that was a close call because everybody else who's involved in that shit did not make it.
For a second, I thought there was gonna be some type of drunk driving involvement. I thought there was more to the story for a second. Like he was out with some girls or some shit, and I don't know.
I mean,
I
he
That'd
was
be
was
a
in
expecting more
wild.
Nigeria
drama.
though.
That'd be
That's kind of random.
yeah.
Like,
He was
why
out
was
in
he in Nigeria?
yeah. He was out in
What you mean?
Nigeria,
Is
according
he
to the
Nigerian?
report. He might be like
Oh,
that's where might be where his family is originally from. I know he's British or something like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, but like
He,
yeah, it was out in Nigeria. Apparently, it seems like the driver that was driving the car that he was in had
mhm.
flat like a tire burst while they were driving in the highway. So the driver apparently lost control, and then it crashed into a stationary vehicle.
damn.
And
Damn.
Anthony Joshua was the only one that walked out with minor injuries, just a couple pieces of broken glass around him and stuff like that. But unfortunately, how you said, 2 people were reportedly dead on the spot, according to
Well,
reports.
hopefully they
Which,
ain't suffer.
yeah,
That's
Bro,
crazy.
it sucks.
like, that's crazy though. Like, just bro, you was just in a fight knocking out niggas. Now you like damn near dying. It's like, bro, that's crazy. That's tough.
Not even just that. Not to just knock anything, but those 2 people, they were probably just doing something too, and now they dead. So
Yeah.
yeah,
RP to them.
it's yeah for sure. So it's RIP condolences to those families because that they're not gonna be able to say the same news like this guy. So
Mm-hmm.
luckily nothing happened to him. That's good. I was kind of hoping for more of a juicier story than that though. But at least he walked away from it. Condolences again to those. But that's all we got, man. I ain't got nothing else. I ain't got nothing
That's
else.
pretty much it. It's a light week, especially because of the holidays. And this week, you guys will be hearing this Tuesday, December 30th. So one more major holiday to go through and surpass before we begin the new year of 2026.
Yes,
Um,
sir.
big plans for this start of this new year. We started the podcast at a perfect time towards the tail end of 2025. Give you guys a little bit of a taste of what to expect moving forward.
Yeah, a
So
little
for
taste. Uh-huh.
just a little taste, just take a little lick.
Hey,
Don't
yo,
don't don't
what's
don't
up
take
with
a.
you?
How many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop, Armani?
So, do you know?
Do you
I
know?
forgot what he
You,
said, but I knew he bit the lollipop.
All right, well, that's the point. The metaphor is we want these listeners to bite into the lollipop because
Mm.
we're just gonna burst you guys with
Oh,
flavors.
what? Yo,
wow. No
No, all
way.
right, all right, all right. I
I'm
thought
gonna
I
keep
had
my
something.
No.
I
lollipop to
thought I had
myself
something
here.
We
there. I thought I had something there. I guess
we're
not.
gonna That's lastly, I mean, what y'all want to see? You know what? Now we're gonna say that to the next episode. That's it. That's
Nah,
all I
yeah,
got for
man. I
y'all.
mean, all that to say on a serious note, yeah, man. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. Episode 4, in the books. 4 episodes in already. We're gonna go harder than we had
Hmm?
the last 4 episodes going into
Wow,
2026 with a lot.
Yeah. Oh.
wow.
Come
He
Okay.
on,
just doesn't know how to exit.
Yeah.
come on. All
Wow.
right, you know what? Bye.
Go hard with your lollipop, man.
Happy New
Make sure
Year's.
you don't.
Happy New
happy
Year's.
Happy New Year, y'all.
See you guys next year, head ass.